YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DJ Alex Jr. And I'm back with another fragrance video, all right? So we're back with the weekly rotation, covering every fragrance that I wore during the week of July 23rd, I believe, okay? And of course, this is my favorite video to do each and every week because it brings a lot of camaraderie, conversation, and I also love to see what you guys spent your time with during the week as well, fragrance related, of course. All right, but let's go ahead and jump into this week's rotation. A good week rotation. I was able to spend some time with a couple of fragrances that I haven't worn in a while, brand new fragrance that I wore for the first time that I was in the hunt for, and an experiment that I did with the fragrance this week. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Sunday. On Sunday, we went with something I hadn't worn in a while, and I was glad to get reacquainted and familiar with this fragrance. It is really good, from the house of Coach. All right, we went with Coach Platinum. Coach Platinum. All right, this stuff is awesome, man. I used to wear this out when I first got it. Of course, you got the original Coach EDT, and this is kind of just ups up its performance and power, and the pineapple and the Ambroxan is really in here. Some people say it gives them a Dior Sauvage type of feel. I can kind of see where someone's coming from. Really surprised by the performance of this thing. I hadn't worn it quite some time, and I thought I'd probably get around like maybe 5 to 6 hours. This lasts a whole work day for me, and I'm usually 8 to 10 hours on my work days, and this one performed really well, really good for the office as well. I encourage you, if you have this one and you hadn't worn it in quite some time, give it a spin. Give it a spin and see if you still got love for it, because I still do. All right, on Sunday, from the house of Coach, we will Coach Platinum. Coach Platinum. All right, moving along to Monday. All right, on Monday, here we go. On Monday, we went with a fragrance, man, that is just super duper duper awesome. It is a very, very good clone of one of the most popular summertime vacation fragrances out there, from the house of Alexandria fragrances. We went with Hawaii Volcano Intense. Okay, wow, this one's just great. Now, this is inspired by 1A, 1B to Creed's Virgin Island Water. All right, it is one of the most popular fragrances for this time of year out there. Now, the thing about Alexandria fragrances is they macerate beautifully, man. I mean, beautifully. When I first got this, it smelled amazing. All right, I was like, oh wow, this is really, really close. But I've had this for about a year and a half now, and it's just gone up a notch in its quality. And the rum and the lime and that sugar cane and that coconut, I mean, it's awesome. And then the thing about Alexandria's is they're all extrait de parfum, so you get really good performance along with the quality, because the oils are, the oil quality is a little bit higher. But this works, man. I won't be in search or looking for Virgin Island Water by Creed anytime soon, all right, because this is just one that's just gonna hold me over, because it's razor close how close they got it. Don't sleep on this one. Alexandria did a good job and does a good job. On Monday, out and about throughout the day in this crazy heat, we went with Hawaii Volcano Intense. All right, this stuff here it's a problem. All right, on Tuesday we returned back to the office, all right, and I had a presentation, so I had to come with it, all right, standing in front of people and doing my part to a presentation, which it went well. So I just wanted to be a little bit more businessy, a little bit classy, buttoned up, so to speak. And I went with this one, man, from the house of Ralph Lauren. We went with Polo's Ralph Lauren's Polo Blue Parfum. This is awesome. The best of the Polo Blue lineage, if you ask me. You get your citruses, you get your spices, you get your green herbal touch here. Very business professional type of vibe that I get with this one. A man who's kind of, like I said, buttoned up and put together. This definitely gives off that vibe for sure. Really good performance. I got my bottle right out the chute when this dropped. And I did see somebody say, oh, Polo Blue Parfum has been a little reformulated. Don't know nothing about that, because this one goes to work. All right, so this one is awesome. Kind of fit my day, kind of fit my scene. And it just really worked. On Tuesday, from the house of Ralph Lauren with Polo Blue Parfum. Really good stuff, man. I enjoyed this a lot, okay? All right, on Wednesday, I went back in time and I wore one of my first ever office scents. I really enjoyed this stuff, and I got reminded of just how good it is, but I didn't experiment with it. All right, but on Wednesday, from the house of Lacoste, we went with Lacoste Homme. Now the Intense gets a lot of love, and it should, because it's really, really good. But this is my favorite out of the two. That orange and that rhubarb and that almond with that creaminess that's in there. The sandalwood, I think it's sandalwood. I don't know the nose, but it feels like a sandalwood to my nose. Slight touch of spice. It just works. To me, this is up there with the Prada L'Hommes. This is up there with the Versace Pour Hommes, because it's just great for the office, man. Easy going, not gonna offend nobody. That rhubarb gives it a nice twist with that orange note that's sitting up top. I encourage all my guys who are in that office environment, looking for something a little bit more mature, looking for something that's a little bit different, because you don't get rhubarb every day. And if you're looking for something that doesn't cost that much, that's just going to work, try it out. Now, normally when I wear this one, I get about right around that 5 to 6 hour mark, but I said to myself, I want to put this and layer this with some Isoi Super. So that's what I did. All right, I layered this with some Isoi Super from Oak City Beard Company, and get that in focus. Come on. Does it? There it is. All right, so that's what I did. I layered these two, and it worked. This gave me an additional hour and a half of really good performance. And I only did a couple sprays on my skin, and then layered the Lacoste Homme with it, and it worked. I'm gonna be throwing this back into my office rotation, and it's a shame that this wasn't on my best for the office list that I just put out not too long ago. But this stuff is good. On Wednesday, from the house of Lacoste, we went with Lacoste Homme. Good stuff here. All right, on Thursday, I debuted a fragrance for the first time, brand new to the collection. I have been looking for this for years, and I am super happy to have it, from the house of Guerlain. We went with L'Homme Ideal Cologne. L'Homme Ideal Cologne. If you've been following the channel for quite some time, I have been on the hunt for this, and I'm oh so glad that I finally have it. All right, so I traded away my L'Homme Ideal Cool for the cologne. All right, we got a 50 ml, never used before. Shout out to my Smell Good family member Jake for showing love. Easy swap out, good dude, man. I ain't had no trouble, and this is worth it to me. The citruses, the almond in here, that creamy nature, just perfect, man, just perfect. I love this stuff. It is awesome. I hope that I can maneuver and find another bottle. I know there's another Guerlain Plantain Privé or something that's out there that they say rivals this. I may have to look into it. I'm gonna be savoring this, but I'm gonna have to look into that one just to see if I can get that DNA with this one on. But this stuff is awesome. I wore it all day long on Thursday. Really good performance for a cologne, but this stuff is awesome. It's really an EDT, but this stuff is awesome. From the house of Guerlain, we went to L'Homme Ideal Cologne on Thursday. Happy to have this, yes, all right. On Friday, I familiarized myself with another great summer fragrance that just doesn't get talked about, and it should. Well, at least I haven't seen maybe one person all summer say something about this, if that. But from the house of Givenchy, we went with Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. Love that bottle, that white bottle with the labeling, the clear glass bottle with the white label, really dope. This is awesome stuff, man. You get your petitgrain and a fresh iris, some woods. It's like a, kind of gives off like this tea note, like a tea note, that's what it gives. Haven't looked up the notes of this one in a while, but this is stellar stuff, man. God, man, I hadn't worn it all summer. And what's the concentration is? Because even though it says cologne, I think it's an EDT. Yeah, I believe this is an EDT, but it's called the cologne. But it's great for the hot weather, great for the summer. Listen, I love the Gentleman line. Y'all know that. I love the line, and this is great. I'm gonna wear this again rather quickly. And man, this should have made my top 10 summer list or the list after that, which I think it did. But this is great stuff. You can find this for the summer, for the hot weather. Don't sleep on this. This is good stuff. On Friday, in the heat, baby. we went with the Givenchy's Gentleman's Cologne. Hardly gets talked about in the frag.com world, and it should be. All right, and last but not least, on Saturday, had a real fun day. I took my son and some of his best friends out to Dave & Buster's, and we had a great time. Watched them kind of do their thing and had some good food and laughs and just had a good time on Saturday. And then we finished out the day with Spence and Crawford. Lord have mercy, Arrow. Lord have mercy. All right, and some UFC as well. We went with this one to have a really good Saturday from the house of Rihanna. We went with the Basant Ari. Basant Ari. All right, get that in focus. Come on, my camera tripping today. There we go. This is a beautiful pineapple cocktail. God, that's what this is. You get this sweet pineapple. You get this musk. You get this kind of like a touch of white florals in here as well. But the pineapple and the musk are the two things that are just dancing all night long. This is a great performer. We're talking 10 plus hours. It's not a screamer. It's not roaring at you. All right, but it lingers around I was getting wafts all day long. And then the heat, it just outdid itself for sure. Now, I like this. I believe that I like this better than Kayed Al Farsan by Lattafa. This is kind of like Kayed Al Farsan's older brother, mature brother. He's kind of gotten it together. No disrespect to Kayed Al Farsan, because it is great, especially for what you pay. But this is a great pineapple fragrance, and no, it don't smell like Creed Aventus. God, this stuff is awesome. Unisex as well. Great for the summer. Like I said, a pineapple cocktail refresher. That's what you get in this bottle. If you can grab it, it's gonna cost a little bit more than Kayed Al Farsan. Kayed Al Farsan is around 18 to 20 bucks. This is around 30, 35 bucks when I purchased my bottle over a year ago. Good stuff from the house of Rihanna. Don't have much from Rihanna. I think I got about 2 or 3 bottles, but this one is at the top of the list. We have Basant Ari. Basant Ari. Never see this, never gets talked about, and it should be. This is goated, man. Great stuff, all right? All right, Smell Good family, that is going to wrap up my weekly fragrance rotation, all right, for the week of, I believe it was July the 23rd. We're headed into August, steamrolling, matter of fact, into August. And let me know what you guys wore throughout the week. You know, I'm always interested in wanting to know what you guys wore all last week, so let me know down below. And of course, as always, y'all know what's up, man. Splack it up. Splack it down, splack it that thing all around. Remember, what you put out into this world is exactly what you are going to get back, man. I appreciate y'all support. I appreciate all the love. We got some dope things coming to the channel. Y'all sit tight and keep rocking with your boy, man. Appreciate y'all.